Hey, this is Meredith's husband. I've got some SEO advice for you, but I'm going to keep it really simple so that you can understand it, so it makes sense, and most importantly, so you can actually use it. This podcast, this episode is about using your blog to be happy.
Yeah.
Using your blog to do things that make you happy.
Yeah.
Not just for better SEO because you need to blog. Use your blog to do things that will make you enjoy life more. Do you remember having that shoot a couple years ago where you shot a kid who had autism?
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. We don't want to shoot kids with autism. You remember photographing a kid who had autism?
Well,
remember that shoot?
I photographed a school of autistic kids.
But before that, I mean a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
You shot, it was a single family.
Yeah. With one kid.
And you came, yes.
Yeah.
Who had autism.
Yeah.
And you came home. I remember you coming home from that. You were super excited.
I
You were
was.
just buzzy.
He was the best.
You were like me after having too much coffee.
Yeah. I'm actually, can I say, I then photographed them again, and then I'm photographing them again this weekend.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's great. And I remember also you photographing the school.
Yeah.
With autistic children.
Yeah.
And you came home also from that, like super electric.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's fast forward a little bit
Okay.
to, can I say, your ADHD diagnosis?
Yes.
And then your subsequent photographing ADHD kids, although not on purpose.
Yeah.
You have done that, and you have found that you connect with them.
Yeah.
You resonate with them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I should say, you're able to connect with them, whereas not everyone can. That's sometimes challenging.
Perhaps. Yeah. Because I speak the language.
So you remember talking about this as a service that you might want to offer, that you wanted to do more of this?
Yeah. After the very first shoot, I wanted to.
Yeah, I know. I remember. The problem was and is that's not something you can really just put up on your site and say you offer as a service, just out of the blue. I feel like that's a big step. You don't know what kind of search activity is out there, let's say. You don't know if people are looking for that. You don't know, et cetera.
I know people are looking for it, but I know especially people who are high on the autistic spectrum, who have children rather, that are high on the autistic spectrum, always fear, and they don't want to approach photographers because they think, oh, my kid is going to, it's just, there's a lot of surrounding it.
So it would be nice to have something on the site that makes those people feel more comfortable though, right?
And welcomed. Yeah.
So let's fast forward a little bit more. And you recently have started blogging.
Yes.
To my own surprise. And the blogs have been pretty good. Also to my surprise. And you recently asked me if this was something you should blog about.
Yeah.
Photographing kids with autism, with ADHD, with other neurodiversities.
Yeah, on the spectrum.
And at first I didn't really know. Because I did some very quick keyword research and I didn't see any search activity for that. But then I started thinking, well, let's just do it. Even though we don't know exactly how many people are searching for that sort of thing, let's just do it. And then we'll get feedback.
Right.
The problem with keyword research is that you can't tell exactly what people are looking for. Google just kind of gives
research. That's what it's called,
estimates.
research.
That is the research.
Oh.
Like typical keyword research, Google is just going to give you kind of rough estimates. That's the best you can get. However, if you write a blog about something and people start to see it and it becomes visible in Google, then you can see exactly how people are searching.
Huh. Hence the necessity for blogs.
Yeah. So
how they secretly can help you.
They can. Exactly. So what we're doing now is you've written that blog about photographing kids with ADHD. I think it was specifically ADHD in that blog. And like I said, I did some keyword research. I can't tell you what other searches are happening out there.
Right.
But the step now is I got a little bit of an idea about what types of searches are happening. So we're going to fine tune that blog a little bit. Then we're going to publish it.
Okay.
And then we're going to see how it connects with people.
Okay.
Then we will know exactly what people, because right now we don't really know what to target, exactly.
No.
Do we talk about photographing kids with ADHD, with autism? Do we say neurodiversity? What are the popular terms?
Right.
We don't know really what resonates.
Right.
So we're going to publish that blog, and then we're going to see what resonates.
Okay.
And then we'll come back in a month or 2 months or in the future at some point, and we'll fine tune again. We'll have a better idea of what people are looking for. Then we can take the next step about, what resonates? What might you put on your site? What might you start to offer as a service?
So the people listening who may not focus on that, but may have their own special niches, can do the same.
Yes.
And
In
are
fact, I would
encouraged
say you've gotten to the point before I have.
Welcome to my world.
You should use your blog not only just for like SEO purposes and doing stuff that you feel you need to do, but find something that you like to do, something that makes you happy.
Yeah.
Use your blog to explore that without having to make it official and put it on your homepage.
Right.
This is what I do. Because that's a big step. Because a lot of times you might want to do something. You're like, I don't really think people would appreciate that, or there's probably nobody looking for that. Your blog is a perfect opportunity to explore those things a little bit and figure that out. There's got to be some part of your business that you really like.
Yes.
And maybe is not like the main focus of your business.
Yes.
Like you really connected well with kids with autism and ADHD, and you found you really liked it, but you don't think there's a market out there for that.
I do
Or
think
you
there's
don't
a market, but I don't even know.
There probably is. There probably is. I agree. There probably is, but we don't know how to go about it.
To access.
So we will use the blog, now that you are blogging,
No, I'm black.
we can use the blog to explore that a little bit, find a niche. And another added benefit of blogging about kind of niche topics like this, you can get to the top of Google a whole lot faster with a niche topic than you can by targeting, say, family photography Brooklyn.
Right.
Because there's not going to be anybody, I should say there are probably going to be very few people competing for that niche term. So I took the recent blog that you did,
Yes.
and I did a little video demo tutorial type of thing about how we can fix it.
Oh.
Actually, I shouldn't call it a tutorial. It's just a demo. It's not like a course, but I made a little video just doing what I would do as the next step for this blog in targeting that niche.
Okay.
And I just kind of went along. It's like an over-the-shoulder video just explaining what I'm doing and why. That's in the free section of SEIQ. I'll put the link below. So you can go find this episode on your favorite podcast player and then visit the link. That's never going to happen. I'll say the link.
What is the danger of putting a blog out and then realizing it's not helping and you don't like it and then taking it off?
There's very little danger to that.
Oh, there you go.
If you put a blog up and then you decide that you don't like it
Yeah.
and you want to take it down,
Yeah.
the only danger would be if a whole bunch of other people like it and it's
Right.
getting a lot of attention and a lot of links and a lot of traffic, and then you take it down. What's the likelihood of that? Close to zero.
Right. Is there a way to check first,
First, what do you mean?
just before you take it down?
Oh, absolutely.
How?
I got about 100 other episodes you can check out. Meredith's laughing so hard that you can't hear her.
Oh, my stomach hurts. Hey, thank you so much for listening. We really hope that you find this helpful and useful. And if you do, what you could do for us as a thanks would be to, drumroll please, yes, leave a review. Yes, everybody says it, I know, but it really does make a difference. Take 3 seconds, leave as many stars, say something really nice about what you like about the podcast and maybe why other people would like it. It would mean the world to us, especially my husband. That better? All right, I'm going to try one where I'm not going to be charming.